Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Yamaha DX7 2D tutorial. It's going to be real brief. I'm just going to show you guys how to get it set up and running. So the first thing you're going to do is make sure you know how to turn it on. So the power switch is going to be in the back here. Right there. The next thing you're going to check out is to make sure that this your output is set up right. So the output is going to be labeled right here. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. There we go. Alright, so you got your output A and B. A is left and B is right. This is going to be your stereo. This is capable of stereo output. For the sake of the tutorial, I just have one plugged in. So let's just have it playing the left channel, so it's pretty much mono. Alright, and so in order to get sound coming out, there's an issue with the battery that's built into the DX7. So by default, this local on is right here. That is going to be off, and in order for sound to be able to come out, it has to be on. And the way I got to that is if you look up here under the utility MIDI. You go to utility and MIDI. If you look right here, it's going to say note on and off, and that's going to be this is what you're looking for. Menu option number 31, and you're looking for the local on/off, and you want to make sure that's on. So the way you do that is you go over here to edit, click on edit. Then you're going to come over here, and then you're going to click on 31. Then if you look over here, you keep pressing 31, and it's going to take you through the menus, and you're going to keep clicking this until it shows up to be a local on. And then you can press these buttons over here to scroll through the menu. And once the local on, it should be off. And if it is off, then there's no sound, and if it's on, that means there is sound. And the way you choose on or off is this slider right here. So sound should be coming out now. Cool. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to want to do is pull up some presets. And the way we do that is by going over here. And if you look here, you need to make sure this is on cartridge. So cartridge, and then it should come up here. If it's on internal, all I gotta do is press this cartridge. The internal presets are not working because there's a battery that's inside the DX7 that's fried. Another thing you guys are going to want to check for is to make sure this is on single mode when you're first starting out. Once you get into dual mode, that just lets you play two different presets at the same time. I'm not going to get into that for this tutorial because I think it's pretty weird. So make sure it's on single, and it'll let you browse through the presets. So 1, clavican, 2, smooth bass, pipe organ, and so on. And then if you were to press this 1 through 32 button right here, if it's not lit up, then it's going to let you access presets numbers 1 through 32. But if it is pressed, it'll let you access presets 33 through 64. If you notice on the tops of these buttons there's a smaller number, that's what this is corresponding to. If you guys have ever used the old Texas Instruments calculators that we had to use in like high school, it's very similar to that. So you can press 33, and it's going to take you to cartridge 33, 34, and so on. It almost wraps it up on how to use this. There's one more function I want to show you guys because I think it's cool. It's going to be this mono, poly, unison, and unison detune mode. So what unison is, it allows you to play more than one instance of the same voice at any particular time. So if the unison is set to 8, that means when you press a key, it's going to be playing 8 copies of that key at the same time. And you can detune those next to each other to create a thicker, fuller sound. And the way we access that on the DX7 is by going to Edit, and then if you look up here, it's going to be 23. So you go to Edit, 23, and it's going to take you to this mode right here. It's going to say Key Polyphonic, and polyphonic means you can play more than one note at one time. And what I'm looking for is this right here. If you notice this slider over here, you can pull this up and down, and it's going to take you through all the different options. And I want it to be on Unison Poly, So I'm going to leave that there. Then I'm going to go over here and press this, and it's going to let me highlight that, and now I can use this slider to go up and down. So now it's detuned all the way, and I can go back to performance mode, go to single performance mode. So it makes pretty crazy looking, or crazy sounds. Yep. Alright, and I think that's going to about wrap it up for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys have any questions, contact me, I guess.